one movie, and I did see it at the cinema. The new film, Ain't Them Body Saints.
Oh, okay.
Saw it on the last day, on Sunday, that it was showing. Like, this close to not going.
Yeah.
Like, I had something come up, and I was like, I could maybe not go, but I'm glad I did. I showed up. David Lowery, new film by him. Casey Affleck and Rooney Mara.
Mara. Yes.
Yeah.
Rooney Mara.
Yeah. I think we're all kind of in that vacant space of mind today. Rooney Mara. Yeah, there we go. I even have her name in front of me. I can't even pronounce it right. Set in the 70s in Texas. It's kind of that outlaw couple film. The trailer kind of gives that off, I think, a lot more than it really actually is. It kind of gives a Bonnie and Clyde kind of feel to it, whereas it's almost a like a love from a distance, if that makes sense. Like that kind of movie where it's like you're together but you're not together.
Yeah.
Sense of story. I really thought Casey Affleck was amazing in this movie.
Really?
I think a lot of people are more prone to give Rooney Mara sort of the credit because you see more of her in the film, but I really think Casey Affleck carries the movie with his character. It's funny because it's just like you hear Casey Affleck and you're like, that's Ben Affleck's, younger brother. It really hasn't done much. And then you go and look and see and the stuff that he's done, it's like, he's done quite a bit. Like
he's been in little tiny parts here and there.
Yeah.
You'll just see him randomly.
But he's solid in every one of them.
Really good actor.
Yeah, he's a really good actor.
Really good actor.
I really enjoyed him in this, and what I came to appreciate about the movie is that when it first started, and even in the trailer, it seemed to be kind of a predictable kind of movie. Like it started out that way, and then the movie at some point sort of becomes this tangent where you're not sure what's going to happen next, which I really appreciated. It also has one of those endings that kind of punches you in the gut, which I appreciated because I thought that was kind of risky for the movie because it did seem like there was even still that faint chance that they might sort of wrap everything up nicely, whereas they chose not to, which I really liked.
Yeah, I appreciate when they don't just go for the happy ending.
Yeah, and in this case, it is a happy ending, but not at the same time. It's a bit of a conflicting happy ending.
Yeah,
but it doesn't necessarily leave you feeling happy inside, I guess, but it's kind of like it was the right thing for the movie to do. So I really appreciated the boldness in that aspect. So I really would recommend it to a lot of people. I certainly can't imagine one of them won't get nominated for something. I'd be really surprised. At least a Golden Globe or an Oscar.
Yeah.
One or the other. I could maybe see it hitting the Golden Globes because it came out a little bit earlier than some other stuff.
Casey's been nominated before, correct?
He has, yeah.
Yeah, so he's sort of broken that barrier. So yeah, that would make a lot of sense.
So I would not be surprised if he doesn't get nominated, maybe for an Oscar, because like you said, he's been sort of up and around a little bit. Rooney Mara is kind of one of those actresses where I think people recognize her, but they're just not familiar with who she is. Yeah. It's like I saw her in like I don't think it was a Chanel ad or something, but I was like, oh, that's Rooney Mara, like on TV. It's really weird. So it's like she's known, because like even when I was watching, I was like, who is that? I was like, oh, duh, Jason, you should know this. So they both definitely sort of ooze into the scenery. Like they kind of get lost in it, which it's like they're not just like, oh, you're watching Casey Affleck. It's not like that. He really becomes this character, and I really liked it. So I'm glad the cinema was able to get it. They showed it 4 times. If you didn't see it, if you were like, I'm going to go see that movie and didn't get around to seeing it, it's kind of your fault because it showed Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah, which is a pretty good selection of days to go see something. But I liked it. I thought the music was really sort of well balanced in the movie as well. But it is set in the 70s, but it does feel a little bit timeless as well, which I kind of appreciated. Like it could have really set it in any time period and it would have been just as effective. It wasn't just a 70s movie. Like they didn't go like with the huge 70 theme. It was just kind of like everything is like you're not sure, because this is set in Texas, like rural Texas. So like he's driving this old beat up truck, but that could just be an old beat up truck like now from the 70s. So I wasn't 100% sure until I went and looked and made sure that it was actually a period piece. So that's about it that I've been able to.
A Place for Film is recorded at WFIU Studios in Bloomington, Indiana.